My childhood was kind of a start out good. I didn't know my biological father at all because I was so young. I was pretty much a newborn baby, so I really don't know who he is. And my understanding is that he was very abusive to my mom and us. So they got divorced, and then my stepfather ended up taking my mom away from him so we can get away from that situation. And then she didn't realize she was entering into a verbal abuse, which is even a lot harder than we thought it could be because words do hurt. And I know a lot of people always say sticks and stones may break your bone, and words won't hurt you, but it really does. Words sticks to your um, mentally, and it hurts you emotionally. And growing up in high school, I was in that dark place that my parents didn't realize how much I was hurt. So the way I took out my anger, my aggression is by having sex with boys. And boys would always tell me how much they love me, how beautiful I am, and I think that's what I needed. When I was pregnant, I was probably about between 6 to 8 weeks pregnant, and that's when I realized my body was changing. And I, I was more nervous because I didn't want anybody to know that I was pregnant, and I was hurt from inside and out. Didn't know, did I want to keep this baby or do I want to just go ahead and get rid of it? Or what is my stepdad going to think of me? Is what other names he can call me, because I already been called every ugly words from him, and I didn't know what else I was going to be called, and I already felt down about myself. So I didn't know, how I'm going to take care of this baby, or what they're going to, what my parents are going to do to me, either be kicked out of the house, or am I going to have to live on the street? And emotionally, yes, it hurt a lot, and I didn't know where else to go, where to turn to. I couldn't even tell my friends at school. I couldn't even tell my boyfriend I was pregnant. I don't, it didn't matter to me. I just let everyone know I'm either had miscarriage or no, I was never pregnant when I was. Or people ask, why are you hiding yourself? I said, because I just need to be alone. It's because I was ashamed, I was hurt, and I just didn't want people to judge me who I am, what I did. But I would say probably about 2 or 3 years ago, when I met Sandra Decker, Jennifer Padilla, and Virginia Lang, who were there holding my hands, and Jennifer's the one who kept pushing me, running with me, and I was in denial still. But it hit me right there when God says, confess. Like it says in Psalms 32:5, confess your guilt, and your guilt will go away. So I confessed to Sandra when she sat right next to me when I was on Amazing Grace team, and I had sat right there and said, Sandra, I need to tell you something. She goes, you okay? I told her, no, I'm not okay. I need your guidance. Tell me what I need to do. And she goes, okay. And she was kind of in the loss. So I told her, I did do abortion and it hurts. And I couldn't tell anybody else, so please help me. So she called me up the next morning and we talked, and I told her, my husband doesn't know this at all, but I know God needs me to finally heal, and I need that healing at this time. And I need to be a better mom to my daughter because I was abusive to her. I was angry, and that's when I realized I need this help from God. I need help from my Amazing Grace sisters. If I don't, I'm going to continue abusing my child. I'm going to continue to be that angry person. And I know that's not what God wants from me. He wants me to heal. He wants me to confess like he says. And I would say in 2015 is when I really realized I need to let this out. I need to let my sisters know. I need to let my husband know, and I need my healing. I need God to let me understand why I went through that. Taking the healing class, I realized I was getting more dreams, and God is revealing my children, and it continued going on, and I kept writing it down. Why are these children keep popping up? And I know 2 of them look like me, and the other 3 look like their father. And I kept wondering what's going on, and continued taking the class. God is revealing these children to me, and I kept wondering, who are they? Who are they? And they're my children, and I know they're in heaven right now because God wouldn't be revealing them to me, saying, these are your children. You're going to see them someday. You will reunite with them. And I kept asking him, am I forgiven? Do they forgive me? He goes, they forgave you before you even done it. And I'm like, okay, now I know I'm okay. I will see my children probably not 10 years from now, probably until 50, 20, 20 to 50 years, I'll see them again.